Gotta double check everything, ladies and gentlemen. Close the nonsense we don't need. Close. Open up the tried and true trusty Lee Chess program. Open in the app, of course, always. We're going to pull this stream up on my own phone. We're getting notifications. Thank you so much, bro. It was a long journey, but we finally made it. If you want, I'm about to stream right now. It's 11 p.m. in California. We never got rid of this stream delay. And if you're watching this in the future, go ahead and just fast forward like 5-10 minutes. Do yourself a favor. Don't watch me putter around doing nothing important right now. In the beginning of these streams, you always have to like get them going. I have to change the camera, set it up, get things, organized or whatever. And then the people start coming in, the requests start coming in, the conversation gets started. But for the first minute, I never schedule any of these things, so possibly and probably it would be more wise of me to do it in that method. Okay, so is this thing live? Is it good to go? I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, there's a heavy delay, and there's not too much that can be done about it. Is this thing live? Is it good to go? Like right now, it's 11:10 on the dot. Okay, I don't know about on the dot, but bro, can my one concurrent viewer, can you tell me, how do I get rid of the stream delay? We want to get rid of it. Yeah, there's a heavy delay, and there's not too much that can be done about it. Yeah, you hear that? I'm watching my own stream. 11:10 on the dot. Okay. Bro, can my one concurrent viewer... And it shows me. How do I get rid of the stream delay? We want to get rid of it. It shows like a 15-second delay, just like on the bar. Do you see this? You hear that? Whatever. I'm watching my own stream. It is what it is. I'm afraid to read comments like this, Lucifer, with a name like that. Oh, it's an actual joke. It's an actual joke. I thought somewhere in the middle of that it was going to be like, hey, can you say this or whatever? And it was going to try and make me say something naughty. But good joke, Lucifer. Great way to start the stream. It's just on your end. Are you sending me a challenge right now? He says, unfortunately, I'm not an Instagram user. One of my subscribers wants me to create a Telegram group chat. I'm talking to him right now. Telegram group chat or Discord. I'm gonna have to sit down and actually figure out how to do it on Discord. If you want, my name is my old Lee Chess got banned. If you go back and you watch like one of my very first long form videos, if you go back, you can see what my username was, and that username got banned permanently, and all the statistics as well. But they did give me like a 48-hour. They sent me an email and they were like, you have 48 hours before this account is closed forever. If you would like to download your games or do whatever, go ahead and do that. You have 48 hours. So they did let me know. I didn't download any of those games or whatever, But essentially, that was my account that I had for years. And it stung a little bit. You know what I mean? I had like a couple thousand games. I had like 4,000 games on that account. I wasn't playing as much Bullet. I wasn't playing as much Bullet back then. Nowadays, I'd be playing Bullet. Ugh. I'm a little sore. I pulled my back at the gym. Doing a 275-pound squat, which actually isn't that much. I do that every leg day. And a girl, are you guys ready to hear this? This is how stupid I am. A pretty girl walked behind me, and I looked at her in the mirror, and I like looked up because I went all the way down, and I like looked up, and something about it made me lean too far forward, and I pulled my back, and I got actually injured at the gym because of the girl. And now I want to go like talk to the girl and be like, hey, look, I'm trying to be. I didn't mean to play that move. Straight up blundered out of the opening. It is what it is. Shouldn't I have just taken? Okay. We are going to try and make a comeback from a bad position. I think I'm going to need to do this. Make a luft for the bishop. Yes. Gotta play this. This is getting real spicy real quick. Dude's making me put my pieces back on their starting square. I'm just lost. It all happened because look at this mouse slip. What was I trying to do? I guess I was trying to pre-move this, and I missed and clicked this. So that's what happens. It's a new mouse. Give me the benefit of the doubt. It's a new mouse. Mouse slips happen. They're part of the game. Nobody likes a mouse slip, but they do happen. I think I'm gonna practice playing a lot more 0+2, because you play 3+2, and arguably when you have 10 seconds and 2-second increment, that's the most important part of the game. Out of the 3+2, basically it's just a balancing act. Like it's a balancing act. You know the evaluation bar. Everybody's trying to keep it even. It's a balancing act, and somebody's going to fall off the balance beam first, and whoever is like having the faster reactions at that moment is doing better. Okay, we're going for my tried and true, my trusty setup right here, where we bring the bishops. If he captures, we got a place to put the knight. We will be putting the knight there. I think I need to cancel the preview in my OBS. There's no time to be doing on-the-fly editing. Let's tickle this guy. I'm not really sure if that accomplished anything, but at least we've got a stronger pawn structure. Let's just do this. We've got the flying V, the check mark, the just do it symbol. We're going to go here. Probably, need to apply extra pressure to this guy. We go here. Going for this pawn push is not the worst idea in the world. We're going to go for it. 7 seconds. I should probably be playing a tad bit faster. We attack the queen. We also attack this guy. He can step up here. Yeah. We're going to go like this. Extra defense to this guy. Bishop attacked. We're going like this. This diagonal, I'm just sensing in the endgame is going to be scary. So we're going to just do that and not lose on time. So we're just going to push a pawn. Here, he left attacking this. That was stupid. You can kind of go for some stuff. Okay, looks like we are getting the rook. He blundered. Sick. We're going to defend this. Attack that dude. Step forward. We got 10 seconds. Calm, cool, and collected. We're going to defend these squares from this knight. Maybe a little step forward. We can actually get in now. And we've got 12 seconds, so there's no need to rush it. We are also attacking this. So we're going to take with check. And he's got to resign. Because, like, what are you doing? Are you walking into this discovery? That's really not a lot of fun. Or are you stepping back here and losing the knight? The discovery is maybe not actually all that scary. Because, like, what am I really discovering? Not a whole lot. Alright, let me read everything that has just been sent. Bro, play 1+0 rated. Oil up on stream for $500. LOL. Is this legit? What do you mean? Yeah, the $500. I'll oil up on stream right now for $500. Absolutely. I'll send you. What do you prefer? Cash App, Venmo, Bitcoin, PayPal, Zelle. What do you want, bro? For right now, here's my my Venmo. Take a screenshot. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. That's my Venmo. $500 sent to that. I'll oil up for all of you boys. All 59 of you. And I would like to play rated, but dude, I suck on stream. That is one thing that I have learned over this past week. This is my first week of streaming, and I suck. Yeah, someone send that 500, bro. I'll go get the oil from downstairs. You guys want to see? You guys want to see what I bought today? For one, we reached 1,000 subscribers, so I'll show you guys my Instagram story. Please nobody leave. That's right, 1,000. Look at this giant jug of hot sauce. I bought a 1-gallon jug of hot sauce for $7. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. That's it next to a jug of milk. Why was I showing you guys that? As a subscriber, you get $100 of that. If someone sends that 500, I send you 100 immediately. Are there oh my goodness, 75? Well, I've got a stream delay. So right now what I'm looking at is me showing you guys my phone. That's what I see. I'm showing you guys my phone about the hot sauce right now. And so I don't think everything is completely perfect with my stream, but it serves the purposes. It serves the purposes of we're doing good enough. But that's why you probably put something in the comments and I don't see it. Okay, this is my custom opening. I created this. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Bishops here, knights here. This is my custom opening. We line up this, and you're kind of able to castle either way, but we're going to go this way. All you got to be worried about is his knight arriving here. So we're going to bring the knight, the rook. And maybe we go this way. Maybe we come back. This is my literally a custom setup. If he takes, we're cool with taking. If he steps back, we're going for this. We've got a complicated position. Where is that knight going? We're pushing this. Dude's got 18 seconds, so he is outplaying me on the clock indubitably. We are going to be taking that. We go here attacking this pawn. That's a risky pawn to be grabbing. I'm going to grab it. If the knight moves, this is hanging. He can't attack me here. He can attack me there. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Really? Kip 314 chess? Are you kidding me? Move the queen. Any square is almost fine. Okay, that's not true. I've got these two squares. But, bro, bring it back to where it was. I'm so slow. I will give you secret stuff on Telegram if you gave it to me. What? Bro. What are we talking about? The angel dust. Bro's trying to send me angel dust. What country do you live, bro? Where do you live? You gonna? I'm not gonna actually say anything stupid. You're from Belarus. You speak Russian, right? You speak Russian. Not me. I just say Dobre noche. Where do you think that knight's going, bro? We're trading the bishops. We put my guy here. Push this. That was a terrible move, if we're going to be completely honest. We're going to just break the pin. No need to get things really complicated. We can castle. And we're going to take this knight. We're going to take this knight. We're going to step back. We're going to pre-move trade this. And I'm getting my queen to this side of the board while I can. That hangs my knight. So we go here. He can kind of attack me. Okay, we're going to trade that off. We're not even going to think about it. We're trading it off. The knights, we will trade that off. I am a expert. An absolute expert in king and pawn and rook endgames. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty terrible at them. But if there's anything that I feel confident in, it is the endgame part of the thing. Should I have just pushed that? Immediately, I should have just pushed that. So we will push it. If he takes, I win the rook. If he doesn't, I take. Becomes weak. And maybe that was a frustrating move for our opponent right there, because he definitely just used all of his time. He could not decide what he was trying to accomplish there. So he has this isolated pawn now. I think we're going to go for this. He just loses on time. Let's rematch him. It wasn't that bad. I don't know why he spent his entire amount of time on like that move. It wasn't that deep. It was just like, you're going to have a ruined pawn structure. It's not like anything was actually going to happen. We play this. Oh god, I need to be playing faster. Okay, let's just go for this. Okay. Let's switch to this side of the board. We're going over here. I think I'm going to have to kick this guy out. Just a casual little step back. Nothing to be worried about. We're given a check. Ooh, buddy. That comes with a check. I also take this. And yes, he can play that all the way over there. But if you leave, that's checkmate. Oh my god, so unfortunate for our opponent. I'm stepping in. This is covered by the knight. And this pawn is a weakness. So we're gonna go for this pawn. I guess let's play it slow. He can give a check. Okay, we're just gonna go back and attack that same guy. Actually, my knight over here is kind of out of the action. I'm up 2 pawns. Let's kind of bring my guy back. Okay. I'm not actually sure what I want to accomplish here. Push up, and the king goes this way. 11 seconds. Okay, I should be able to clutch this. Not, like, clutch this, but... Okay, he's going for this. I want to hang on to it. He's in a Zooks situation right now. That was a clutch endgame right there. I mean, I was up pawns the entire time. Grandmaster Kip does it again. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? I don't know what type of opening that is, but that was a good endgame. That was a good endgame right there. It was a good endgame because I had a bunch of extra pawns, so I was going to win basically no matter what I did. And it all stemmed from this. Simple pawn trade, but now it's with check. And then even more unfortunate for this, he gives this check, grabbing this pawn all the way over there. That's a big triangle. That is a very, very big triangle. What's crazy about the queen is it could be like... I'm trying to draw the triangle. The triangle can be quite small. Like, very small. Okay. Either way. Let me get my feet out from underneath my legs, because my legs are falling asleep. There we go. Yeah. Thank you so much, Matthew Ping. I just read your comment. Yeah, that happened today. I filmed it. I filmed the 1,000 subscriber mark. It happened. It actually happened. I've pretty much stopped. Like, I haven't recorded any new shorts. I haven't recorded any new long form. I've just been streaming because that seems to get me the watch hours and the subscribers. What do you guys want me to play here? What do you guys want? I want you guys to tell the other people in the chat to subscribe. You guys got to be like, dude, Kip's the best. I've known him for however many months. He's my like third favorite chess YouTuber. You should for sure subscribe so you can watch his videos once you get bored of like watching Gotham's chess videos. Come watch my videos. They're like 10% as good. Who you guys should actually go check out is Will Taylor Chess. If you've never heard of Will Taylor Chess, he is partially the reason that I started this channel. Is because I saw him do it and I said, you know what, I can do it too. If he can do it, I can do it. And the truth is, he's way better at chess and he's way better at the YouTube thing. He's just an intellectual chess boy. Absolutely. And he's been doing the YouTube thing for quite some time. And I think it's kind of like a muscle that you can grow. Let's go for this. Maybe he hangs the queen or not. We're going to do this. The zigzag to the middle technique. Castle. This way. Damn it. We're going here. This position actually is not just playing itself right now. I'm kind of not doing so great. We're going to go here. We're really scared of like the queen coming through and this checkmate happening. So let's take... Again, we want to cover this diagonal. That got out of hand real quick. I'm not gonna lie. think we gotta put the queen over here. We're at touching the knight. He's got this. He has this. Does he still have this? Oh my god, I gotta do something. Something. Okay. Dude, I played it. What the fuck? I played it, bro. Yeah, bro, let me know. You've got some tips? Let me know. Okay. Play the rated games. You can make a monthly tournament for the channel. The winners get his name on a theme or something. Sounds cool. You will grow a lot. I do sort of have a series of just 10-0 rapid games. That's originally what it started at, but then I realized I played too many games where one, people cheat, or two, you lose or win on time. And I felt like both of those didn't make the best videos. You don't want to just like show people how to flag people, and you don't want to just get flagged. So neither of those make good videos. Why is my rating so low? Honestly, I think my rating is high for my actual skill level. Like, I feel like I'm the worst 2,000 rated player that has ever touched Lee chess. Like, I really do make some terrible moves. Like this game now. Look at this bishop. And then even this, I realized the threat of boom. And what was I gonna do? Step over? I realized the problem. Like, that's a weak. What was I supposed to play here? I think I'm supposed to move the knight. Yeah. Okay, no matter what I'm doing, it's not great. But I'm supposed to jump over here with the knight. And I did do that earlier, but I changed my mind. For whatever reason, I felt like my knight blocking this was a good idea. So actually, I don't hate myself for that one. The pawn push is just almost as much losing as everything else. Do you know themes? So I could do the series thing. I could do the series thing where everybody plays each other. I don't actually know how I would like orchestrate that. You know, because there would probably be people cheating in the tournament, and that would probably be like a large usage of time, like figuring out how to do that tournament, and then also getting everybody in the tournament at the same time when everybody lives in different countries is hard because the time zone thing. So like, so do you want the secret stuff, chess related or no? Yeah, bro, give me some actual. Were you giving me Were you giving me how to YouTube advice, or are you giving me chess advice? I need some chess advice. I need YouTube advice too, but and Mr. Ghost, there's no way that you're rated 110. Not a single chance. And thank you for whoever subscribed, and thank you again whoever just subscribed right then and there. I did see them. They don't go unnoticed. I appreciate you immensely. I literally would not do this without you guys. So thank you. And a special shout out to Matthew Ping. Matthew Ping has been my boy since day one. He is literally my soul. Like, I have some videos with like 1 view, and it's my boy Matthew Ping. I hung my bishop. He didn't see it, so we're going to win this game of chess. We're going this way. Same side castling. Same side castling. We're going to try and just like wiggle him down on the clock. Let's do this. I should probably push this pawn to stop the knight. Let's do this. We're going to just take and maintain that gorgeous bishop pair. Okay. The whole idea was to trade that. I don't know why I spent so much time thinking about it. I mean, my knight's in the middle of the board. Okay, I don't really know what to do. Let's do. Just gonna come up. We got to stay touching this knight. We're covering a lot of squares. My knight's ready to go to the middle. My queen is attacked. Okay. What are we gonna do? You gonna repeat, bro? Okay. I hate that move, but I don't want to repeat. So now I might actually be losing this game. 8 seconds against 17. Let's do that. Super, super weakening type move right there. He can pin me. We're going to get out of the pin. If he takes, so be it. I think we do this. We're not even attacking anything with that move. And this becomes really sketchy. Okay, we're coming back to attack the queen. To attack the bishop. Okay, some stuff just went down. Let's just push. Just push. We're looking at this pawn. That's the whole idea here. That's a scary move to play. He got this. Big yikes. We got to check. Check. Here. Defending this, attacking this. Yikes. I'm going to get zigzagged to death. Ugh. Nothing to be done. I'm just down 2 pawns in an endgame. Nothing to be done. I'm so sorry, everybody, for letting you all down. Where's my water? These 0+2s is actually like a decent time control. It's enough time to like do some calculation. Should I do longer though? I wonder how long these games actually last. Oh, I hate this opening. What am I doing? Just hang my knight for no reason? Like what type of calculation was that? I mean, we attack the knight. We go for a pawn. What on earth was that? What is going on right now? He resigned. Oh god, I was like, dude, did I not click? I could have won that last game, yes. This one I should have lost. I mean, kind of in this position, all he really needed to think about, like, what is there to be worried about? This pawn. What do you do? Like, I would have just played this and then this. Not even worried about, like, the knight or, like, whatever. And this rook isn't even active. So, like, for one, he could just play this. And then I step up, then you trade the rook. So he could have done that immediately. Or just this. Or, like, get out of the back rank checkmate ideas. Pushing any pawn anywhere. Let's, I'm thinking a 10. A 10 plus 2. It was mate in 1 taking that rook, yeah. It was. But that wasn't really going to go anywhere. He was still going to take my rook or slide back to the king, and then I take. Then he takes back with the rook. I don't know the coordinates 100%, but if you see what I'm saying, he could have like slid all the way to the left and protected the rook with the king. But then I just take, the king takes, then I promote to a king with check, but then he gets out. So it was lost no matter what. One other thing is in these endgames, if there is increment, it matters significantly less. But if you find like a winning line, although it's like it's checkmate in 10 instead of finding checkmate in 4, it really doesn't matter. Now, if there is a clock and you can flag, then it's like, okay, you needed to find mate in 3, but you found mate in 6, and now you lost on time. Bro, smoke rated, please. What does that mean? Smoke rated. This dude is play slowly. Boom. We're playing this rapid game, dude. Each rapid game that I play takes like 5 days. 1 day off my life because they get stressful, bro. Scandinavian. Wait, Sicilian. No, Scandinavian, yeah. I don't know the names of my things. Well, shit. There goes my nicotine. Okay, so I don't actually know the meaning behind all this stuff, but you push the pawn 2 squares. The sooner that we can each make 15 moves and be in a new position, the better I feel about all of this. So if I play this, there's always this move. And if I jump in, he can attack. If I push up, I think this is the best move. But then this comes, and I attack, where he can do some stuff. I like the idea of just bringing this knight. I mean, he can pin me. I can get out of the pin, and then I'm ready to castle. The queen is on the other side of the board. Then my king. They're a nice distance all the way across. I feel safe when my king is far away from the enemy queen. Okay, so he slides all the way back. That kind of gives me the opportunity to do more active or more defensive. I guess this square makes sense. Straight up just going off intuition right there. And I could play this. I mean, I guess he just pushes the pawn and then, like, really, what am I doing? He can just... It's never going to work. Okay, we're going to tickle this guy first. I will break this pin. I'm going to break this pin. I just don't feel like dealing with it, and too many things can happen. We're going to just jump forward. I should probably be taking my time. You sent a challenge? Well, I didn't see it. I mean, I can grab the bishop. It's got to be a decent move, right? That freed up this guy. Maybe the bishop here. I'm not really sure what this bishop's supposed to be doing, but let's just do this. He can jump forward. If he castles this way, I'm going to move my queen and follow him. Simply because he has this open file, and these pawns seem a little scary. So he's thinking about going forward. I need to do something with my queen. God damn it, there's this pin. I always want to play a3 and h3. So he does castle. I'm just gonna castle as well. Okay. And we have successfully made a bunch of moves and gotten out of the opening prep. And I'm not dealing with these pins. That is what is not happening. We're doing this, or we're doing this. I just don't feel like getting these bishops, pinning my knights. I'm not in the type of spirit to play that. I think we jump over here. I mean, if I take, he takes with the knight, and that's a double attack on my queen. I just don't think that can possibly be good. If my knight comes in, if he takes, I take. Wrong piece. I think we're going for this. This also like opens up escaping squares for my queen, because my queen was kind of boxed in with no available moves. So we're gonna step forward. He can get a tempo. He can get a nice positioning his knight on this square, but potentially a pawn just wants to be on that square. If the knight is here, I take, no? If you take here, I pin. You can defend, but I take. Also, we take. You take here. I take back. Your knight takes. Rook takes. Rook take. Rook comes. Take. I think we're just completely even there, but your knight. Let's think about this for a second. I'm getting tired as well. God damn it. I'm seeing like a bishop versus knight endgame is what I'm seeing. And this pawn I felt like was more or less like a liability. I can take here, but then he just kind of gets to bring his queen. Wait a minute. No, I could. I could take here. If he takes with the queen, I get this with check. So this maybe makes sense right here. We pin this. He has to defend. You know what? Let's do this. I think it's going to pull the pawns in front of the king. And then he's like in the end game. If we can trade the rooks and it's like just queens, like this pawn structure sucks and this pawn structure sucks. So I'm thinking about take here, and if he takes, my bishop come back. Let's just straight up do that. I guess I also have like this. Let's not be fancy. Let's not be fancy. The knight doesn't even have like a lot of great moves. All he can essentially do is go back. Okay. Defending with the king seems sketchy. Stepping up allows this. So is this going to be okay? I could also go back with the queen, but I like my queen being here. Stepping back doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. So stepping over. What if he plays this? I could just take. I don't see anything just like straight up wrong with this. Other than like... I guess what we're worried about is this. Oh, what happens then? I step over, he goes here. I guess I could launch this. He can get in, but I'm getting this guy. If you give the check, I'm out. There's no way. There's no way. The queen needs to stay defending this guy. If I can get my queen here, threatening both of the weaknesses. Now, is winning either of those pawns going to make me win the endgame? I think trading the queens, and I'm doing quite well. Because I just don't think this knight is going to do a great job of defending everything. in the position. Pawn f3. So this is quite a nice structure. Potentially we just take a tiny step forward. I don't know what else to do. I guess he's trying to go for this, something like this. What if I play here? He can step over here. I probably have to step forward. But let's do this. If he jumps in, I can take. His pawn takes. So he can't really jump forward. This bishop is cutting off all of those squares for the knight. Also, the knight is cutting off all the squares for my bishop. So however you want to look at it. He can do like this. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. And if the knight ever moves and he gets this move, it becomes kind of scary to deal with that. What about this? We pin the knight. He'd have to play this. No, this, he wins it with a check. I'm kind of liking this. That's a bold move right there. Where is the knight going? He's going back. I come in. You defend like this. I slide behind this one. You could slide here. Defended by the knight. Not really seeing a great way forward. What about this? We go for this. You take, I take. Thank God you noticed the check. Yeah, right? Hang my queen. The pin. Yeah, the check. I scooted my king over. So now these discoveries are an idea. This is now an option. And what do I do there? Like, I can get in. But that just allows this check. It just can't be good. I step over. You come in like this. It can't be good. I'm getting checkmated somehow. Briggs, nobody said you're gay. We never thought you were gay, bro. Just because. Okay. This is what we had thought about. We're threatening this with check. Awesome. We go for this. He pushes it forward. I don't see like what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like, how do I actually win something? Right. I play this. He can just defend. Look at this pawn structure. Is this not crazy? Don't see that every day. I mean, if I do play this, he can get in like that. Check. He goes somewhere. I take this. He takes this. I have no good way of defending. Let's just play a move. I literally don't know what to play. I'm not confident that I can win this. We have to trade, and that weakens his pawn, sort of. Not even really, bro. Here, I bring my king. You bring your king. I come over. You bring your king. I step up. You can defend. I try and break. I mean, let's just do it. I could also play for this. Push. You push forward. Probably bringing the king is going to be what we need to do here. And I have a huge amount of time, so I should not be absolutely rushing. We're going to do this. He plays here. We play this. You can give a check. We step back. He steps forward. But I can make a passed pawn at some point. Here, here, here. We both have passed pawns. I think actually this is going to be here. If he plays check, I take, he takes, I step over. And at some point you got to get in front of this guy. So I think I go here. If you push, I sneak past. So then you just lose. I think we play this. I guess I have 3 minutes. Like, realistically, that was the critical moment. I probably should have just, like, spent more time making sure that that was the correct move. But yeah, check. Take. I get here. You step over. I push. You step over, I push. You take, I take. He has to go here. Now, how do I turn this into something? I'm not sure. Like this. Here. That's not what we want. Here. Then he just pushes. What if I lock it down like this? Because he can only step back. It's in a Zooks situation. I can push. If he goes here, I'm coming in. If he moves the king anywhere, he's only got one legal square. So he's in Zook. So if he goes here, but then I'm just getting in. So what we really need to do is figure out boom, 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 boom. That's not what we want. So boom, 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 boom. He locks it down like this. So what am I supposed to do here? Lock it like this? Here. I think it's this. If he pushes, I push. Fuck, I'm the one in Zooks. He's got to go for it, right? Go up, we take this. We're in. Thank God. Thank God. We shield him out. Here. And at some point I can just step over, yeah. We're chilling. You just got to make sure that there's no, like, stalemate in that crazy endgame right there. Oh, dear Lord. That was a hectic game of chess. Now, it really just stemmed from... I think it was completely even until all this. And this was just a well-timed pawn break. Where I just have an outside pass pawn. And unfortunately, you're going to have to grab it somewhere. You gotta, so your king's over there, and I'm taking this, and then it's just hard to, like, I think it was still probably drawable with the pawn placement, Like, he could have just pushed the pawns correctly, and I think it would have been a little bit better for him. Maybe it was a pretty accurate game on my half. Actually, I made a lot of back and forth moves with these pins. No, it was not. It was not a draw. Pin, we chase him around. I guess, okay, could have played something like this. We could have played something like this. None of it's actually a huge advantage. We ruin the pawn structure. Undevelop everything. Still a draw here. Like, I'm winning, but it's still a draw. Like, if it's under 0.5, I think it's a draw. How is it saying this is one of the best moves? And it says, yeah, so these pawns, I think he needed to bring his king. This is what I was saying. I never really thought he was going to do this as like a last resort, because getting your king here is more important. You can do this in one move. So I would have brought the king, and then I do this, and you get your king here. Then I'd have to play for like a pawn break, and you can still do something with your king. Going with the pawn is not the right thing, because I'm a step ahead of you. And I get in, and then all of a sudden, I'm the one touching these 3 squares. And your king can't get in because of that. So you gotta, like, figure some other stuff out. Still a draw. And this threw it away. He could step back. And then, yeah, what am I doing? Gonna try and run past? That's not gonna work. And if I take, you just take with the king. I still gotta stay somewhere close to this, because he can just come in with his king. And that's it. In this position right here. Took 40 moves. 40 moves for that to happen right there. And then this was, I spent a long time thinking about this, and it looks like basically any move other than hanging the pawn wins. This is good, this is good, this is good. I guess this is not good. Yes, it is. It is still winning. So I spent a long time considering what to play here. Who's my favorite chess player? I've never actually thought about that. Will Taylor. Will Taylor chess. He's my favorite chess player. He's a YouTuber. He's my favorite chess YouTuber. Part of the reason I started this channel. I mean, that was a more kind of a boring game. Let's see how accurate it was. 91%, 1 blunder. What was that one blunder? The pawn push. Oh, I could just threaten going in here. And it's like, you've got the same structure on both sides if I get into the back. So if my king gets here, I'm just munching everything. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. My pawn structure is like somewhat, you know what I mean? It somewhat repels the opponent. All these squares are covered by pawns. So without pawn breaks, the king can't get in. I'm from Costa Mesa, California. How long was that stream? We'll do one more game. We're going to do one more game. A shorter game. We'll do a 3, a 2. I don't know what I want to do. A 1.5 plus 2. The famous Australian painter. I don't know who that is. Oh, man. And I get somebody that's rated 200 points rated higher than me. Damn it. Okay, yeah, I gotta push this pawn because the queen is also looking there. Let's do something with my queen. We're gonna castle this way. Step over with the king. And now this is the part where we actually play some chess. Let's step over. It's a bluff. We're bluffing this pawn push. We're still covering this square. I mean, we're going to go for something. Damn it, I allowed this. We attack the rook. We grab the rook, no? We take this. We're stepping back. Damn it, that cuts off the queen from this pawn. Okay, we attack this. He can just get out now. I completely screwed that up. I got the rook, but now he's got a knight and a pawn for it. So it's not actually super straightforward to win this. Play something like this. Bro. Unbelievable. Now I'm just down a pawn. Down 2 pawns. Bro, how do I blunder that? We go for this. Terrific. Now I can't even bail out. We attack the queen. The queen goes here. So I think we might have to try and do like this. He attacks us. We're doing this. We can get out. It's defended by the rook. Can maybe like boom, boom. It's not looking good. Pawn push incoming. We go for this. We can grab this, this, this. He steps over. Go here and we get a pass pawn. We gotta go for something. I can get this pawn. We go here. He can get in. This is my only move. Okay. Give a check. Let's do this. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Where is that dude going? Oh, my knight is like placed well, but not placed well. Give me a take back, bro. I didn't mean to play that. That's a terrible move. The 2200 doesn't want to give me a take back. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I think I was doing okay in that endgame. What am I talking about? No, I wasn't. I blundered that fork. Doing great. And I needed to go for the rook trade. This knight move cut off the defense of this pawn from my queen. Sacrifice the knight attacking the queen. I guess he could take with check. We take. Oh, and I'm attacking the rook through the end of all that. Oh, man. A lot of stuff I didn't see. And white's just doing really well here. Alright, boys. I'm tired. That's enough for me. That's enough for one day. If, I didn't get too many subscribers during this stream. I wish I would have got a couple more. I don't do FIDE. Thank you so much, Matthew Ping. If all 182 of you could please subscribe, I love you forever. Thank you so much for watching my video and hanging out with me and putting stuff in the comments. Everybody that participated, even the people that simply sat back and just watched and didn't say anything. The ghost viewers, I think they call them. That's normally what I am. If You know what I mean? All 188 of you subscribe. Make my dreams come true. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm going to keep this live for myself, just for myself, to see if any more people subscribe. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next